What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. The portal is purple, and we are ready to pull some void shards here for this boosted void event. There is a 1% chance for void Legos, a 16% chance at void epics, and there's a 10x boost for this champion Nave here. Nave is an excellent champion. She places block damage at the beginning of your turn. Very good against meta champions here like Hegemon, good against some bomb champions, good against multi-hit champions as well, since she places the block damage again after she drops below 50% HP. I pulled this champion recently and I use her pretty regularly in live arena. She's really fun to play with, and she will be up for grabs for the 10x boost. 10x boost gives you just under about 20% chance to pull that Lego if you happen to pull a void Lego, which is 1% chance. And there's also a fusion champion chase happening right now, so you guys might be finishing up the Kro Khad fusion. There's 15 fragments available up for grabs at 3,000 points, which seems pretty standard here. We got 10,000 points for the rock, 2 legendary books along the way. Sometimes you can see a mythical book here at 7,500, so this time we don't. Also a bunch of fragments here if you place in the top 2. Not a particularly exciting champion chase or anything like that. Personally, I was expecting a Titan event to be connected to the champion chase, but there's nothing so far in the calendar and there's nothing in the rewards, so there is no Titan event currently active or known. So a little bit of a bummer there. If you recall from the first week's summon rush, the additional 10 fragments was only an extra 2 sacred shards worth. So in this case, it's an additional 1,700 points. So obviously you would have saved a bunch of shards, perhaps, if you went for the extra 10 fragments during last week's summon rush, as opposed to waiting for this champion chase. Now there's other reasons to do this champion chase, like 2x voids, pulling fragment champions, remnant champions, prism champions, and all that. But if I would have known that this champion chase would have contained no Titan events or no other additional rewards, I probably would have just went for the extra fragments during last week's summon rush instead of waiting for this champion chase. But honestly, no big deal either way. Anyways, guys, we have a lot of community members here we will be pulling for. So let's start here with iDory, 76 level, still progressing through the game. He's looking at 25 void shards. Let's pull it for him. Best of luck here. Want to thank all participants that are participating in this video. So really thank you guys. Big shout out to everybody. First pull here, Obero, 350 points for the Void Epic. Remember guys, Void Epics 350 points and Rares 50 points. So this champion chase will go pretty quickly if you guys are just going for the fragments here. But yeah, we will be pulling all his Void Shards, hoping for that 1% chance at those juicy void Legos. Still very powerful, even though we have mythicals in the meta and all that. Void Legos are still very good. All right, let's do the 210 pulls here. Let's go. Best of luck, Dory. And we get lucky here. 1% shot. 1% shot. Bunch of epics already, so that's pretty good for points. Oh my god, and we actually hit the gold. This cannot be scripted any better. Look at this 10 pull, guys. 1,700 points right off the bat. Feels pretty good. We got Grazur, Iron Gut right on the first 10 pull. Very good champion here. We got the AoE provoke on a 3-turn, increased resistance, increased defense. We got an AoE buff extension. We got an A1 shield as well. And we got a really cool passive here that heals and places unkillable on him when he dies. Very strong champion, a little bit weak on the base stats. His defense base, his HP is a little bit on the low side, but he has a solid base defense. And yeah, he actually hits with enemy max HP as well, so he can do some damage for boss content. Good champion overall. Great for Ogren tribes, to be honest. Congrats on that pull there. Very good. You know, we did roll a quad speed shield just before I did this video, so I was like, today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day, hopefully, right? Did get a little bit lucky there. But yeah, only 25 shards and you pull a Lego, you gotta be pretty happy about that. So congratulations on Grazur, Dory. Let's hop over to our next account and we'll do some pulls over there. All right, guys, on to our next account here. We got Psylex, level 74, 2.67 million player power. We are pulling for the 3K fragments here. He is sitting on just under 1.3K. So we got, sitting at 760 points. So we need 2,300 points to make the 3,000 fragments there. So that's what we will do for Psylex here. Best of luck. Let's go. We just pulled a void a Lego here on our previous account for 25 void shards. Let's see if we can get lucky here for 2,300 points. Can we get there? How many shards is it going to take? Probably, my guess for 2,300 points is probably 20. Hopefully we can get a little bit lucky here. So here we're looking for 1,500 points. Can we get it on the next 10 pull? Probably have to pull some singles along the way to reach 3,000. Need about 1,500 points on this pull. Can we get lucky? Come on. 1% chance at Legos. Boosted rates right now. One more void epic. 1,100 points, so we're short 400. Let's pull singles until we reach 400 points. For Psylex here, best of luck. Come on. 400 points. One more void epic. Call it a day. Not quite there yet. 300 points left for Psylex. There we go. Got the void epic. Nothing too fantastic. Pulled about 23 void shards, which is basically about average for a champion chase. Each void shard is worth roughly about 100 and I believe 104 points. So if you want to math it out for your champion chase points, each void shard is worth about 104 points. So we pulled exactly about average here for Psylex. Unfortunately, no Lego, but thanks a lot for letting me pull. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls. All right, folks, we're back on our next account here. We got Nave level 68. Again, a still progressing account here. We got 33 void shards here to pull. Best of luck to Nave. Let's get him some gold. Let's go. Come on. Oh my god, the one single pop here. Boom. We got Venus popping out. 650 points there. Venus still very, very solid champion here. AoE decreased defense with the weekend on a 3-turn cooldown. Very solid. Not as good as Lydia, of course, but Venus also brings some other benefits as well. She got an A1 poison, and then she has a 4-turn AoE HP burn as well. And don't forget about her partner bonus here with Cupidus, empowering him, basically making him way better than he actually is. But Venus, very good, great for boss teams, especially Hydra, since she places HP burn. She has poisons, good for clan boss, good for Hydra boss, and then of course decreased defense and weaken. Very solid void Lego here, and always exciting to see them pop out from single pops. So congratulations to Nave here. Congratulations, man. Let's keep going. We got 31 more void shards here. Let's go. All right, singles are done. Let's go for the 10 pops. We got 30 of them. Let's go. Come on. Venus. All right, Venus showing up. Let's go. What else we got here? 1% chance for the Legos. And we get lucky again. We got a lot of viewers here, a lot of void shards. Pull. I'll be pulling my void shards as well on both my accounts at the end of the video. And I think I got some remnants as well, so we'll mix those in as well. But yeah, the void shards, I got plenty of those. Luckily, I don't have a lot of sacred shards on my main account, but I got a lot of void shards. I don't know if this is going to be the event for me to whale out on though. And we're out of space, so we'll be right back. All right, last 10 pop for Nave here. Best of luck. Let's go. Come on. Can we get lucky again? We just picked up Venus on the first single pull for this count. Come on, let's go. End it off with a bang. No, ending it off with blues. Oh, man, that's so much pain. But you know what? We can't really complain from a void Lego from 33 shards. So congrats, and she's a good one. Thanks for letting me pull, and we'll be back on our next account. All right, guys, on to our next account here. We got Lord Farerox account, a level 84, finishing off the fusion here. We're just pulling his 12 void shards and his prism summon. So we'll get that done for you here, Lord. Let's get going. Best of luck with the 12 void shards here. 1% chance at the Lego during the 2x boosted rates. And yeah, congratulations on finishing off the fusion. Always feels good. All right, let's do that 10 pop, and we'll do the prism pull as well. Never know, we could get super lucky here. Can we hit gold with a single 10 pull here for Lord? Let's see, come on. He actually needs the chase points so that he can save some shards here. Can we get an epic at least? Oh my god, we just pull a bunch of rares. Super brutal. And let's do the prism pull here. He's hoping for Newt. Best of luck. I think any of these Legos are great. So here we go. Best of luck to you. Nope, just an epic this time, unfortunately. But hey, no need to be disappointed. We are at least finishing off the fusion. So there is a little bit of gold for you at the end there. Anyways, let's move on to our next account and we'll do some more pulls there. All right, on to our next account here. We got level 91 Ksick, and we're going to be pulling all his void shards here as well. We got 22. Best of luck to you, Ksick. Hopefully we get you something nice. Hopefully we get gold. 1% chance at gold Legos. We did pull a couple void Legos already for some viewers here, so let's see what else we can get. 21 here to go. Pull the last single pop, and then we'll go for the 10s. Void epic here. Obero showing up. 350 points. That's always juicy and nice. You have a champion chase here, so you get some extra points for some better quality of pulls. The Mytha, there we go. If you don't have the Mytha, could be transformative for your clan boss team, but I think level 91 you should have it on lockdown. Got a cold heart there. Hopefully you got a cold heart after all this time. But sometimes she eludes people. So let's see on this last 10 pop here. Can we get lucky? Let's go. Kentum, very solid. Void epic there. AoE hex. Poisons. Come on. Can we hit the gold? Release some crazy epic? Nope. But some pretty good void epics. We got Demitha and a Kemptum here from 20, so not too bad here. Thanks a lot for letting me pull in your account. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls, guys. All right, guys, on to our next account. We got level 61 Gilly. He is looking for a cold heart or anything good to help progress this account. So best of luck here. We got 21 void shards to Gilly. Hopefully we get you that cold heart. Hopefully we get you something nice. Let's go. Come on, boosted rates. Show yourself. Let's go. Let's get some. Actually, you know what? For this level of account, good epics goes a long way. And it's not all about Legos because you just don't have Lego books. So Sylar is really solid. Put her in a stun set. Do a lot of AoE crowd control. What else you got here? Got 800 points. Let's see if we can hit it out of the park with this next 10 pull here for Gilly. Can we get the cold heart for Gilly? Madame Cirrus. She was a freebie from a promo code I had on my channel a bunch of weeks ago. Where's that cold heart? Dazdirk. Can we get it? Oh, Demitha. Demitha could be a game changer for your account. Level 61. This champion can be the difference maker. She can make you a 1-key unkillable, block damage team for clan boss. Still very, very relevant. She has a very, very powerful A3 here on a 3-turn cooldown, AoE block damage with the continuous heals. Very, very powerful ability. And she actually brings buff extensions as well, which has shown to be very, very useful, of course. Anyways, hopefully the epics we pulled will help you out, Gilly. No cold heart, unfortunately. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls, guys. All right, guys, so we're back on our next account here. We got Minizilla. He's level 89. We got 27 void shards for him. Best of luck to you, Minizilla. Let's go. Hopefully we can pull you something nice here. 27 void shards. Let's see what we can get. Come on. Let's go. 1% chance at Lego. 16% chance at those void epics. This level of account, maybe those void epics can still be very, very good for you. Mytha, Maneater, Seer, of course. Very, very powerful void epics. Of course, we're looking for that sweet, sweet gold. Let's see here. We got Painsmith. No, thank you. 23 void shards left here for Minizilla. Let's go. Come on. Hopefully you guys are pulling something nice along the way. Hopefully you guys are pulling while you guys are watching. We can basically compare our pulls. But yeah, let's go. 21, last single before the 2 pops. All right, come on. So far, nothing. Can we get it here? Get something nice. Let's go. Oh man, we're sweating this. Come on. Anything? We got Seer. There we go. Maybe the Seer is going to be really, really helpful, impactful for you. One more 10 pop here for Zilla. Let's go. We got Seer. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be helpful if you have one or not, but he's always one of those most sought after void epics. Can we get anything else? Come on. 1% chance at that gold. And another epic at the end there. 1100 points. Not too bad in terms of overall points, but no gold, unfortunately, here for Minizilla. Thanks for letting me pull, and we'll be back on our next account. All right, guys, we're back on our next account here. The famous Violator. He is now level 98, and we are pulling void shards for him today. What do we got? We got 44 void shards here for Violator. Let's go. Let's give him some luck. He's usually been pretty lucky on this channel, so hopefully it continues here. Let's see what we can get for Mr. Violator here. 4 single pops, and then we got 4 10 pops here, 44 total shards. Shamail is very good if you don't have a Shamail, very good for Hydra teams. I have 3 Shamails built. So back in the day when I was running those Hydra teams, Shamail per team, very, very good to handle the Head of Torment. If you don't have a Shamail, then congratulations. But maybe this account already has a Shamail. Never know. Level 98. All right, we got 4 10 pops here. Best of luck, Mr. Violator. Can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? 1% chance at gold. At glory. No, not blues. Okay. Blue tax. We're paying the blue tax early here. Cardinal at the end there. Come on. 30 more void shards. 1% chance. Can we get there? Void. Epics. Good for points. We're looking for that sweet gold here. 1% chance. Come on. Cold heart. 1100 points there. Got 20 more shards to go. Halfway through. Come on. Let's go. Anything? All right. Scathix. Not too bad. Cleanser. Good for Lizardman faction. All right. Here we go. At least we got the epics pouring in a little bit. 3 epics there. Sky Touch for the cleanse. Gembo for speed lead. Decent Void Epic Nuker. All right, Void Epic coming in. Warcaster. Got the block damage. And we got gold here. And we got Georgid landing in for Violator. Georgid gonna rip through that stone skin for you. Very strong Void Nuker here. That's gonna be all the shards here for Violator. I have Georgid, but I will forever remember Georgid as the one that cost me King Narcissus' guaranteed Void event, because I was pulling for Yumiko during her, I forgot what it was, 15x or something during a champion chase. And yeah, I pulled Georgid instead. And then the week after was King Narcissus' guaranteed event. So I missed out on King Narcissus. Instead, I got Georgid here. But yeah, Georgid's a very, very strong nuker. Void Affinity has the A3 here, 3-turn cooldown, ignore strengthen, stone skin, unkillable block damage, increased defense, ally protection, extra turn if you kill somebody. So you use this, kill an enemy, and then you go into the AoE, which is a massive slam with the decreased turn meter drop. Cannot be resisted. And his passive is crazy, 50% chance this champion ignores 50% of the target's defense with each hit placed by this champion's skills. So if you get this passive to go off, 50% of the defense gets ignored, which is massive. Now without the passive going off, his ability is still not bad, but obviously not as powerful. Very good at just killing the squishy damage dealers that are in Stone Skin, for example. And he has an A1 here that actually hits really, really hard as well. 30% chance of repeating the attack. Just really, really strong. Multi-hit as well. Really low base HP, but really good base attack. Anyways, congratulations Violator on the Georgid pull. That's a good one. And that will be it for his account. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls. All right, guys, we are on a next account here. We got Gizzy Hut Jr, level 99. And he's got a lot to pull here. We got 101 Void Shards and we got 2,000 Prism Shards that we're going to be pulling it all here for Gizzy. Best of luck, man. Hopefully we get you some CC luck for this big investment here. Let's start off with the Void Shards here. We'll do the single pop and then we'll do the 10 pops here. We got the 2x Void event happening with the 10x boost for Nave. Can we get lucky here? Best of luck here for Gizzy. Let's see if we can get something nice. Let's see. Come on. Come on, let's go. Well, at least if you don't get something nice, let's win you the champion chase. So at least we pull a bunch of epics here. Come on. Let's see if we can get at least 1 Lego. We're hoping for at least 1 Lego here from 100. Hopefully. Come on. And of course, from all those Prism Shards, would be nice to get something that he wants. Probably a Newt. Inquisitor Shamail there again here. Very, very nice. Good for empowerment. You can +4 your Shamail if you have it. Cold Heart. For this level of account, this level of whaling, probably doesn't need any rares. Probably doesn't need any epics. He's level 99 as well, so this is the last chance for him to get some of those easy to win tournaments before he reaches level 100, and then he gets some higher reward thresholds, unfortunately. So make sure you win all your tournaments, Gizzy. Come on, let's go. Go Skimfos again. Of all the epics in the game, we get 2 of this Skimfos guy. And then we got 2. What else we got? Yeah, 2 Skimfos. So far, about 1 epic per 10. Not overly lucky. A little bit below average, actually. Ostrox AoE block buffs. Zur, no thank you. All right, Gembo showing up. We got 3 epics here. 4 epics, pretty good points. Pretty good points. You never know with these champion chase brackets for voids. Sometimes they can get really crazy because people still spend quite a bit of money on voids. But you think that with 100 voids, you probably have a pretty good shot, especially with the prism pulls as well. Well, here we go. We got some pretty good point values here. 4 epics, 1,700 points. Nice bit of points there. But we're looking for gold here. Come on. Can we do it for Glizzy? Come on. White Dry Nia, pretty good. Single target, cooldown reduction. Wow, look at this. Look at this. How many epics has he pulled in the last 30? He's got so many points. His average points is insane, but we're looking for average gold. Come on. Arcane Great Blade. Wow, more epics flowing in. Crazy amount of points here. Like I said, guys, on average, Void Shards on 2x events during Champion Chase, about 100 points each. Yeah, right now, Glizzy is batting many times more than 100 points each. Wow, more epics again. Using the Maroon, very good. Skinwalker, support champion. Where's that gold, though? Where's that gold? Come on, let's go. Where's that gold? We don't need points. We need gold. Lots of epics, lots of points here for Glizzy, but no gold so far. He's pulling 101 Void Shards. Can we get lucky here? Come on. Come on, 1% chance. Let's go. Oh my goodness, 101 Void Shards spent, no gold. Feels real bad. How many points did we get, just out of curiosity? There you go. He definitely was going above the average point rate. So he's at 116 per Void Shard roughly. Easily clears the 10,000 point threshold here. Hopefully he wins first with these prism pulls. Unfortunately, no gold here. Feel a little bit disappointed there, but we do have these prism pulls to go through. Man, best of luck, man. Hopefully you get something nice. These Legos are pretty nice here, outside of maybe like Lysanthier is going to be the worst one, but you have some really good ones here. Fearow, Wixwell, Harima. Yeah, some really good ones. Of course, Newt. All right, man. Best of luck. Hopefully we get you something nice. Let's go. Come on. You're going to get a lot of points, too. You're going to get quite a bit of points here. Let's go. All these epics pouring in. Can we get gold? Come on. No gold. No gold. 2,500 points, no gold. We got Seeker here. A little bit painful right now. Come on. Best of luck. Get something you want here. Maybe a Newt. Newt would be nice. I'd say Fearow. Fearow would be the one for me. We got Ragosh. We got Ragosh. These are equivalent to like Sacred Shards, right? So, so far we pulled 20 and we got 1 Lego. So imagine 20 Sacred Shards, guys. Oh my goodness. Come on, let's go. Now these are really good. Prisms are really good if you have a targeted pool. There we go. We got Newt. We got Newt, the headline champion. Congratulations on your Newt. Maybe it's all worthwhile. Maybe this is all worthwhile if you just get the 1 Newt. But congratulations. And like I said, these Prism events are actually pretty good if you're actually really interested in the pool that you're pulling for. If you really wanted a Newt, going kind of hard on this event, obviously it's a big one-time spend, but it does give you the best odds of getting that desired champion. Congratulations on your Newt, if that was the champion you're after. Hopefully it was worthwhile for all of these shards that we pulled. Let's see if we can get you something else. We've got so far just a Ragosh and just a Newt. after, I don't know how many so far, 30? I think we pulled 30, 40? We pulled 40. So this is 50. Imagine pulling 50 Sacred Shards. This is the 50 or the 5th 10 pull. Can we get one more, please? One more, please. One more, please. Low percentage chance at the Legos, but please, one more. There we go. We got one more. Wixwell. If you don't have Wixwell, there's the game changer there. Awesome. If you didn't have Wixwell, that's the game changer for you for, many areas in the game. So congratulations. That's actually really good. So you got Newt, Mragash, Wixwell. I mean, it is 50 Prism pulls, so it's pretty significant. But I think you got some pretty nice ones there. Hopefully you're happy with that. And hopefully you win this champion chase easily. Hopefully you win this champion chase easily. You have, I think, 20,000 points now, probably. Pretty close, I would say. 25,000 points. So hopefully that's enough to win you your champion chase. Congratulations on your Newt, man. Thank you so much for letting me pull in your account. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls. What's up, guys? On to our next account here. We got Elas here, level 82. He's got 79 void shards and a prism crystal to pull. Let's get him something nice here. Best of luck, man. Let's start with a prism pull. Let's see if we can get maybe the Newt. That'll be kind of cool. Let's start off here with the prism. And we got an epic, unfortunately. Seeker, probably no help for this account. Let's jump into the void shards here. And we'll do the singles first. 9 singles, 7 10 pops. Let's see if we can get lucky. Of course, pulling the single gold is really, really nice. Obviously, big surprise. You don't expect it to come. Let's see if we can get lucky here for Elas. Best of luck. 1% chance at the void Legos. And of course, boosted rates for epics as well. We do have a chase going on, so quality of pulls is really nice. If you can get lots of epics, good amount of points. Hopefully you can win your chase a little bit easier. There's an epic here. Umbro Enchantress, very solid champion. Got the AoE provoke. Good budget provoke option, of course. Painkeeper, solid rare champion. Cooldown reduction, AoE heal. What is this? Sendra. I think she was a fusion piece. Turn meter steel. AoE. Buff on this champion only. Feels bad, man. Self-buffing. Feels bad. What else we got here? Deep Heart. And this is our last single pull. Another rare. Skirmisher. All right, let's get started here. We got 70. Best of luck here for Elas. Let's go. Come on. Void Legos. 1% chance. Let's go. Kentum out of the gate. Ragnar Gold Gleam. Used to use that guy in my budget unkillable team way back in the day. Bringing the weekend. Bringing the stun target, I guess. I think I was using it for, yeah, stun target for sure. Tolv the meme. Battle Sage. Plus attack on the Battle Sage. Can be useful. Wergrin. Good for Mikage fusion piece, I guess. Let's go. Where's that Lego gold? Come on. Where's that gold? We got Lego gold. Actually, we're looking for Void Lego gold. Blue tax up front before the calm before the storm, right, guys? Calm before the storm. Calm before the Lego storm. Let's go. Come on. All right, all right, all right. We already played the blue tax. All right. Epics here. Sabbatha. 2 epics. I mean, yeah, points pretty okay. Just about slightly above average. Looking for gold here. Broadmaw. Lots of Broadmaws in our lives, guys. Save those Broadmaw fusions for champion chases, of course. Come on. Come on. Elas is dying here for gold. Let's go. Anything. Blues. Blues. No, come on. Let's go. Killing me here. Killing me here. Blue tax. Ugh. Come on. There we go. We got the Void Lego, and it's Taras! Taras showing up. Okay, is it worth it? Elas, this has to be worth it. Taras the Fierce. Oh my goodness. Taras the Fierce on your last 10 pop. He has to be worth it. He's still one of the best Void Legos in the game. One of the best general nukers. Although he's kind of lost a step a little bit ever since like Mythicals became more prominent. He's really hard to kill. He's hits really hard, and he pairs ridiculously well with Marichka. He's got an A1 decrease attack, team turn meter fill. He's got an A2 here that absolutely slams super hard. And with Marichka on the team, he basically just uses this all the time when she gets touched up. And then he has this massive AoE slam here based on the amount of buffs you have on your team. His passive makes him hard to kill. His passive places fear on these factions at the beginning of the round. Can be a bad thing because it can get him sheeped, and that can be pretty bad. And then he has this passive here that basically, yeah, reduces all incoming damage, which is pretty insane. Like, just an insane champion. Hopefully this is going to be really good. I hope you don't have a Taras. But yeah, he's going to be a game changer in a lot of areas. He does great damage for Hydra, great in the arena, just great in general content. So congratulations on your Taras. That's a big one. And yeah, thank you so much for letting me pull on your account. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls, guys. All right, guys, on to our next account here. We got Joe Cool, level 100. I think this might be the only level 100 player that we're pulling for so far in this video. And we got 44 Void Shards here. We got a couple Prism Shards, and he has a Remnant summon as well. So he wants us to pull everything. Let's do it for Joe. Best of luck. Let's start with the Remnant summon here. Best of luck here. 2%, 2.5% chance at Mythical. And not lucky today. We got a Soul Drinker instead. No thank you. We're going to jump into the summon pool, and we'll pull some of these Prism Shards. Best of luck. Maybe we'll get some Legos. We did pull a Newt earlier today. Let's see what we can get here. We got Sandlash Survivors. Got a buff extension. Very solid. Actually not too many buff extenders, so having, you know, extra ones always going to be useful in case you're short. What do we got here? We got Rush the Mangler, free champion. He's solid, bringing some heals, decreased attack. What else we got here? We got Grizzle Jarl, very budget option for increased defense. Any luck here with the Prism? Seeker could be really impactful for you if you don't have a Seeker. Got the big turn meter boost plus attack. No luck here. We got an extra Seeker here, but no luck on those Prism summons, unfortunately. Hopefully we get some better luck here with the Void Shards. We got 4 singles and then 4 10 pops. We just pulled Taras for our last viewer here. Can we get lucky here for Joe? Let's go. So we got a Void Epic, Gom Yellow Hand, 350 points. Gom's actually not too bad. It's pretty decent. But probably not for this account here. We got White Dry Nia, very solid Epic as well. Wow, look at those epics. Easy points, guys. Easy points. Sometimes the points, yeah, just crazy amounts, and sometimes you get the blue tax, right? You get the blue tax. And then sometimes the blue tax pays off. You pay the blue tax and you get Taras, for example. So let's see if we can get something nice here for Joe. Wow, the epics. So many epics. Let's go. More epics. That'd be nice. Get him some easy rewards for some low shard investment here. Let's go. How about a gold? Gold points, 650 points would definitely help the champion chase. Epics are good points here. Oh, 1,400 points. No gold. A Kentum showing up there as well. Skimfos. Free shield, not really good void rare actually. If you get them especially early, not too bad. Renegade, one of the better rares in the game. Faceless. All right, we're slowing down a little bit. Can we get the gold here on these final pulls? Come on. Come on, let's go. Only a 1% chance, but you know, with the sheer amount that you pull, sometimes you get lucky. Ugh, blue tax at the end. So painful. Unfortunately, no gold here for Joe. Thanks a lot for letting me pull in your account, man. We'll be back on our next account for some more pulls. Alright guys, we have reached the end of the video with my 2 accounts here, so we'll be pulling and finishing off the fusion. with my alt account and my main account. Now the goal target here is 3,000 points. I don't really particularly go crazy for any of these 2x events anymore. You can kind of see here, I'm sitting on quite a bit of void shards on my alt account. I got 227. Generally, I like to keep at least 110, 120, just in case there's any kind of crazy void guarantee. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I don't have the void shards to do those events. Although very, very unlikely. But I haven't really found an event where I wanted to pull, over pull for void, void shards. So it is what it is. In terms of my overall mercy here on my alt account, I'm at 42 void shards since my last Lego, so I'm not really expecting anything here. I have a couple remnants here that I will be pulling. I won't be pulling my prism crystals because my summon pool is plugged up, so I want to keep plugging it until I get a guarantee pull, which is actually, I think, 800 prisms, so I'll be saving up for a while. It's just kind of for a fun little project, side project thing, just to see what will happen, and it maybe can give me, some targeted, opportunities at some pools that I really, really want. Although the current pool is pretty nice. We got Newt, Wixwell, Firo, they're all in there, so pretty nice selection of champions. But anyways, I digress. Let's talk about the pulls here. We'll pull the remnants here. We got 2 of them, 2.5% chance at a mythical. Let's see if we can get lucky here. And then we'll pull some void shards for funsies. We have yet to pull a mythical on this champion, on this account. This is my alt account. Not as heavily focused as my main account, but still would be nice to get, a mythical pull here eventually, I think. But yeah, no mythical there. We have dreams, of course. We got 600 points. So we'll finish off the remaining 2,400 points with void shards or mystery shards. It's very easy to do these events. So let's go. Maybe we'll finish it off with 2,400 points. Let's see if we can get lucky. I mean, maybe we get lucky. We got pretty lucky here. We got 2 epics right off the bat. Only looking for 2,400 points. Oh my, could be over right here, guys. 2,400 points, 1,700 points on the first pull. So we're basically just there, guys. We can need 700 more points. And yeah, this fusion is basically done. We're just going to pull singles for 700 points. Maybe we'll get a Lego on a single pull. That would be nice. 650 points from a single Lego pull. But either way, very inexpensive champion chase for me. We got 600 points left. Epic, so that's 350. We got 250 points left. We'll finish it up with mystery shards so we can conserve even more shards there as well. We basically pull 13 void shards and 2 remnants and mystery shards, and we're done with this champion chase. Very efficient in terms of overall shard usage. And yeah, that's going to be it for the fusion for this account. Let's hop to the main account and we'll do some pulls there. Yep, 2750. So all done on this account. So let's go to the main and we'll do some pulls there. Alrighty, so we're on the main account here. Same kind of deal, similar kind of mercy. We're at about 40. So not really expecting too much. We do have 2 remnant summons here. And again, we are stacking our prism crystals. Let's pull the remnants. Maybe we'll get lucky. We did pull Aphidus. Aphidus was the first mythical pull that we pulled on this account, and it came from remnants. We pulled Aphidus. Maybe we get lucky here. We got 2 remnant summons. Let's go, please. I mean, I'm being too hopeful. I'm being too hopeful, I guess. There we go. We got the purple. All right, we got 2 normal epics, 500 points there. Feels a bad man. We got 140 void shards here. I think we're probably gonna only shoot for the fragments at 3,000 points. There's no real reason for me to go all the way to 10,000. It's just a naked 2x event, and I already have Nave, so it's not really like a huge draw. So we can wait for a better void event. Not saying like Nave is not worth it. Nave is definitely a very, very strong champion, but for me, because I already have her, it's just not a huge draw. And even if I didn't have her, she's probably not a strong enough draw for me to basically go all in on my void shards. But yeah, we'll pull some here, get some points, and then we'll finish it up with mystery shards just to be efficient. We need 2,500 points from these void shards. Let's see if we can get lucky with the points here. So far, nothing. Feels bad, man. Nope. Feels bad, man. 800 points. Need 1,700 points. We could get it on this 10 pop here. Can we get lucky on this account? Let's go. Come on. Seer. I mean, yeah, we got lots of seers, lots of man eaters. This account just doesn't need it. Well, I mean, oh, there we go. We got the 1700. There you go. Perfect. Right on the money for epics. We only pulled 20 void shards, so pretty inexpensive champion chase for us, and we got the 3,000 points there. Maybe we'll pull some for the legendary book. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how we feel. We'll save the 1,100 points for like gambling itch. Sometimes I like have this little gambling itch where it's like pull 3 shards in the day, and then I'll pull 3 of the boosted rate shards, and then we'll see what happens. Sometimes I get lucky and it's actually a really big surprise. But that satisfies my gambling itch. Anyways, guys, nothing too crazy on my accounts here, unfortunately, but we did pull some pretty crazy stuff for some of the viewers here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all of the pulls. Best of luck on your own pulls. Thank you guys for staying until the end. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video.